The pursuit of happiness can be a controversial topic, and it was the subject of a forum in Singapore today where participants suggested that we ought to go for absolute rather than relative forms of happiness. Here's why.
The next time you're torn between splurging on an expensive bag and a getaway to a resort island, go for the experience. At least that's according to these speakers at the TEDx NTU talk at Nanyang Technological University. TED stands for Technology Entertainment Design.
No matter how well you do, it's a relative thing. So it's not just good enough to be good enough anymore. You have to be better than other people. And that's really bad for our happiness. We care about other people's status. If somebody moves up the ladder, and even if we stay still, we move down and we become unhappy.
Attaining that elusive state of being happy could also be as simple as responding in the right way.
When people share good news with us, there's 4 ways we can respond. We can ignore them, or we can change the subject, or we can acknowledge them, or we can acknowledge and affirm and invite them to say a little bit more about it. And it turns out that that last kind of response, that is key to building strong relationships.
Now, measuring happiness has gained momentum in recent years, especially after Bhutan made headlines for its focus on its Gross Happiness Index. And while experts say determinants of happiness are similar throughout the world, there can be culture-specific ways of measuring it.
My personal belief is that you can't really make inter-country comparison because cultures has an impact. But what we could do is that within a given single country, there is a distribution of happiness that varies from country to country. And we can find that, what are the things that determines people's happiness for that particular country?
The TEDx NTU is an independently organized series of biannual talks by the TED community of NTU.